long stick and just
Just clacking hand things.
That's for when you make most jokes.
Oh, he's gonna abuse this.
I just want to see what
The anime video, your jokes is awful. And
What
one-
anime video?
Anime
City
con.
anime con.
It was so flat. No one no one laughed. It was
when you-
awkward. Look. No one.
When the guy said it's Guy Lee, and then you said, yeah, Guy Lee and bro, and nobody got it for like 30 seconds.
Or Corner House anime. He's like,
I was like, oh my God. Cracker would be a great Sam the comedian. He would bomb and not even feel it.
Because it's just for me. It's literally just for my entertainment. If I get other laughs, that's just a benefit.
Dude, it's like Norm Macdonald. People start booing you and you just like start laughing.
he laughs about that.
Dude, because Norm Macdonald did a whole bunch of offensive jokes on SNL all the time. And the audience would boo it, and he would just like take a sip of his coffee and like laugh it off.
And then he'd go on to make more jokes afterward.
Yes.
Simpson jump fucking killed me.
We're watching like him getting booed and just soaking it up.
One of the funny jokes he said was, "Hey, you notice I gained weight? It's for a movie." So I'm like, what movie? For a fat guy. I figured they need a fat guy on the set, but it ain't need me anymore. Do you get it?
Yeah, so
He's
he's
got fat.
got fat.
It was shocking that he passed away.
Yeah.
I know him for his iconic voice.
Secret battle with cancer, man.
Yeah.
Say, put your microphone closer to your mouth.
That's how Chadwick Boseman was too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when everyone thought he was just tired of people saying like,
dude, I felt so bad because
It was
I made
probably
that
both.
joke.
It was probably both though.
It was probably both, but I made that joke. It was just like, man, my man sounds tired.
Chemo makes you feel like shit.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, destroys you.
that's why people kept making jokes on like Twitter about like, look at this man, he's so tired of like people saying Wakanda forever. And then he's like, I'm going through chemo.
The thing is, he's probably strong though because he continued to do all those stunts and stuff.
You think he had?
Dude, that must have been.
How long do you think he went through like chemo?
Since Civil War.
Yeah, he was going through treatment since back then. Yeah.
But he didn't lose it. I guess you don't always lose your hair, right?
And even if they did, it depends on the chemo.
We're not recording this part, right?
Oh, we absolutely are.
Dude, this is such a somber note to start on. I don't think I want to start on this note. Who started this shit? Tay?
No,
we all did. Norm Macdonald, bro.
Yeah.
He died.
What was it 2 weeks ago? He
Stop
passed.
talking about that.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I know this
It's
is weird to
Halloween.
say,
It's
but
spooky
whatever.
season.
Never
It
mind.
is spooky season. It's
Yes.
October 2nd.
Talk about the
It is time for the spooky season, boys.
What day
It's-
is it? October what?
October 2nd.
It's October
It
2nd.
literally on Twitter. It is
On
literally-
Twitter.
Fuck off.
Righto, mate.
I've been. There's
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Are you thinking of that?
Right, what's all this then? Oi, governor. Cheerio. Glass of water.
You fucking asshole.
I can catch you say mate sometimes too.
I be saying. So this is the problem with me. Since I grew up watching British TV as a kid, I took away a lot of that out of my vocabulary because I stopped watching a lot of British TV.
British.
Stopped watching a lot of British telly, innit?
Telly. I love it. I eat it up.
And but I started watching a TV show called Ghost on BBC. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. 12 of the most British people you could ever cast in a TV show. Just talking. I've just picked it back up again.
Is that British broadcast channel?
Yeah, the British broadcast channel. It's not Big Black Hawk.
No. I heard of BBC before, but I was trying to.
That was for Crockett.
You know it's racing.
You ready for the James Bond movie? I am so tired of the ads YouTube of James Bond. I know the entire ad.
I have not
by
gotten a single
word.
ad. Oh, I have YouTube Premium now, so I haven't gotten a single ad.
Did you use ad blocker?
Yeah.
It's on TV. I don't watch anime and YouTube on computer no more. I'm grown up.
Who watches,
you watch it on your
anime?
TV?
YouTube? Yeah. I'm
No,
on
but
TV.
you don't watch YouTube and like anime shit on
No.
the PC anymore. Growing up is watching it on the telly instead.
I could never be that person to sit down on my computer all day and just watch something. I can't do that no more.
You would have to watch one episode in 6 parts. It was miserable.
Yeah, no.
I hated it.
Yeah, that
in
was
little
awful.
square frame box.
it was like
And it
a
would be mirrored.
Yeah.
1580, and we had to watch it 144 or something like that.
I said that. But no, I don't know anything about the James Bond movie. Who got cast? Oh, is it the new one with Daniel Craig? The last one with Craig?
I'm just so sick of seeing the ads.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single piece of advert for it.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never seen a
one.
movie of James Bond before.
Really? You haven't seen a James? Dude, Casino Royale is hands down the best one.
That's his first.
Yeah, his first as James Bond.
I watched it.
Unbelievable.
It was all right.
What do you mean?
It was all right. It was a great
Oscars
movie.
and stuff, right?
Huh?
Got Oscars and stuff, right?
I don't know if it won any Oscars, but it was like, why was it all right?
I remember when it came out.
I'm really.
It's gonna bother him so much.
offended him.
It's all right.
Your movie opinion stripped me the fuck out because you're like, I hate Robert De Niro. Jack Nicholson sucks.
You hate Robert De Niro?
Because, you know.
I don't like he's an okay actor, I think, but I don't like the way he talks.
He's not even Italian.
I don't.
What do you mean you don't like the way he talks?
Like,
I like the way he talks.
Does it face?
He just talks like Robert De Niro.
He looks like an old man, even in like, what is that movie, Taxi Driver?
Yeah.
Why do you look like an old man in that? Like, how do you look like an old man always?
He's like 30 in that movie.
He has the same syndrome as the guy with the voice, the deep voice.
Corpse.
No, not
No,
Corpse.
What deep voice? There's a lot of
The black guy, Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has the same. Morgan Freeman's always been old.
Yeah, no matter
He started acting when he was 50.
Really?
Yeah, that's his career.
What did he do
God,
before
how old?
that?
That's in the 80s then.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what he did prior to that, but I know that he didn't get discovered as an actor until he was
I
like
think that's true.
50s.
That's true.
Yeah.
You sure?
I don't lie to you. I'm not this
No
piece
way.
of shit.
Boys, it's good to be back in the studio.
Yeah, it is good
There's
to
no
be back
cat
in the
hair in my
studio.
mouth this time. It's good to be back. We're finally back in. They fixed the recorder in here, so we got a nice new light.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Drunken Ship Podcast. This is episode
Let's give it a round of applause.
Yeah, round of
64. The Super Nintendo episode 64.
Yeah. When we get to 69, the episode title is just going to say, nice.
Nice.
I actually hate
Nice.
that joke.
Get off your phone. What are you doing?
Now I'm Googling Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, more. I love that Tate fact checks me on the spot.
That's saying you're
Right before this
wrong.
podcast, we had this joke about going to the doctor, and then while the doctor's giving you information, you just Google it, and you make him double guess
Like,
himself.
you sure about that?
You sure? You sure that I
So
have?
that it's just a common cold.
God, Morgan Freeman's 84 years old. That's it.
That's it. What do you? How,
He looks
How old do
healthy
you think
for-
he was?
for
You
84.
think he was like eternal?
Dude,
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman at this point,
Huh?
my man's God. In
Oh.
my eyes.
He considers himself God.
Yeah.
Who do you think you can do the best impression of him?
Morgan Freeman.
All right, take go.
I can absolutely do no Morgan Freeman.
Try.
You guys go first. So I can just
I
adjust.
don't- I
You want to-
I don't even sounds like there's
My name, Morgan Freeman.
That was off.
that was pretty.
You didn't even
All
try.
right, you boys do better than that.
You didn't try.
I didn't even try.
The only so this is a deep cut of YouTube, but see, do you guys remember Sea Nanner?
I seen this video.
Yeah,
Crisis they were playing.
Yeah, they were playing prop hunt,
I
and
can
it's like
smell you.
I can smell you.
I love that video.
Yo, that breaks me every single time I see it.
I can
I
smell
can
you.
smell you.
Like
You sound like Mr. Merrill.
Who's Mr.
Oh my
Merrill?
God, that's a throwback.
He was a teacher at
Jordan Crockett.
Jordan Crockett.
You think this is water? This is alcohol.
Jordan Crockett, can you pass that ooey gooey up?
That ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey.
They have no idea what we're talking
Dude,
about.
Play me that ooey gooey type beat.
Do you know Mr.
Ooey
Merrill?
gooey type
I
beat.
forgot about him. He's just sitting in his reclining chair like this. I was eating French fries one night by
I
myself.
remember. Wait, holy shit! I remember him. Yeah.
He's
yeah,
like a lanky.
Yeah.
He literally no, that's a real quote.
you know,
by
okay,
the
so
way. He said it.
for context, Mr. Merrill was a teacher at our school who looked like the penguin.
Yeah.
He did look like Danny DeVito's penguin.
But that's a real quote he said.
Yeah, what
I
did he
was
say?
sitting in my recliner eating French fries.
Dude, he was a
His
trip every time he talked.
He did not want to be there.
No, not a lot of them.
Do you
did.
remember this? Every new quarter, he would come into class the first day. He would drink a bottle of water, or it was a can. He had like
It's
a.
like a
It was
yeah.
like a hydro flask or whatever, and he would be like, he'd take a drink.
You think this is water, huh?
No, wait, he'd be like, some people think this is water.
Yeah. Alcohol.
He'd do this every
He did.
quarter.
He was a reading teacher. That's right.
He was
Edgar
a
Allan
It was
literature
an
Poe.
English, English comprehension teacher. That's
God,
really fucking
I
funny.
forgot about that guy. You know, I called him at Courtney Ridge. I told you this before.
You
He lived
caught him
there?
at Courtney Ridge?
Yeah, he doesn't live there. He had a pickup truck. And he threw a chair.
like angrily?
No, in the chair in the trash can and drove off.
He was using the dumpster.
Yeah, using dumpster illegally. That's really illegal.
You blowing up his spot, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, he
That's
going.
amazing. I wonder what he's up to. I want to,
Who knows?
what's life for him? We're looking right now. He's still sitting in front of his recliner.
He's sitting
eating
around.
French fries.
Eating French fries. He's probably a big fan of the show.
No, that'd be crazy.
He's like, damn, they giving me the ooey gooey on the show.
I should never said that.
Ooey
Now he's gonna
gooey.
take it from me. Should copyright that.
You know what else he wants though?
Trademark
Don't you
it.
theme song?
Spookify it.
No, cut that.
No,
cut
no,
it
he
out.
has
Cut
to.
it out.
Cutting it
Cut
right when Tay's doing
Stole your
that.
shit.
But if you don't spookify it, then they're gonna be like, why the fuck is it all spooky?
Fucking Halloween. They'll get it. They'll get it. The audience isn't stupid.
Speaking of Halloween,
Yeah.
I'm tired of this quirky little.
Tay, put the microphone in your mouth.
Wait, why don't you cry some more?
Do like
Wait.
this.
Oh
so
no,
sick.
it's October. My powers are growing weak.
Like, yeah, they are. Like Inktober, October, spooky bones. Shut up. Bro,
No, it's
I'm
scary,
sick of it.
spooky. It's time to be festive, Tay.
Yeah.
It's a season of the witch.
What?
Bro, we in the trenches. You in
Like-
these fall-covered
Did you
trenches
just-
right now.
Did you just say shit sometimes and then just see what lands?
No.
You made no sense in that
What?
sentence.
No, we in the season of the witch.
Like, when did this start? This little thing with Halloween with people like that.
It started back.
Halloween has always been like this.
Really?
Yeah, it's always
It's
been
until I
like
met you guys. Like,
That's because you didn't like Halloween.
I mean, as
why.
a kid, I love getting candy, but it's like these people make this like this. It's like their personality.
If
trait.
you go to Home Depot
Yeah.
in the middle of September,
The
it is
smell.
September 2nd. No, there's no smell. September 2nd, they have a whole display of like just $300 worth of like shitty animatronics that scare kids. When hang out by those fucking things in Home Depot and just watch toddlers get the shit scared out of them every once in a while. The funniest thing.
What do you-
The funniest when like there's one like a witch that's like covering her eyes and then she just like lunges forward. I saw a kid walk over to that, say, "Mommy, what is that?" The witch triggered, almost hit him in the face, and the kid
like, what is
fell
that?
backward.
Yeah.
Just fell just flat on his ass. And I could not fucking breathe. I had to like walk away so that this mom didn't sound me laughing at her child eating shit.
I don't get it. Is it about the fun, the scariness, or what?
It's
Dude,
goth. It's goth. Think of goth people.
No, man, it's
Right?
like the trees are changing to a beautiful red and
So it's more than
yellow
Halloween
color.
itself.
It's a season, dude. The pumpkin spice is back in stores. You can pull out that
spice, that's
flannel
kinda
out the
slap.
closet,
Do what now?
Pull the flannel out.
put the flannel out of the closet.
Okay, I give it that.
The weather's cooling down. It's not scorching hot anymore.
Disagree.
Hey, no one likes the heat. No one likes
Hey,
go.
you're a freak of nature.
No
You're
one
the
likes the cold.
You're the only
Yeah,
person. Yeah, everyone
dude,
likes the cold.
white
I like the
people.
cold. I like the cold.
You're white.
White. You like white? You like the white cold?
I hate the cold.
I fucking love the
Tay,
cold.
that's because
dude.
you
See,
get cold in like
I don't know
70,
where you're from,
79 degrees
But
weather.
You know why I probably hate it?
Yeah.
Like around this time, my hometown looks really depressing.
Oh, really?
No,
It
no, no,
gets
no, no.
gray outside.
No, it doesn't.
Everything's dead.
That's
But you got a
winter.
good area.
Winter.
You got a good area for yours though, because you live around trees. I give you credit for that.
You don't live around trees?
Yeah, but it's not like y'all's. I seen Virginia in the fall and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Virginia in the fall is
It's
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Where
Well-
the fuck are you from again? I keep forgetting.
East Coast, Edenton, North Carolina.
Edenton, North
It's
I'm
Carolina.
close
northern.
to
It's
the-
near the coast.
That's why I think
I
it's
say that-
great.
yeah.
ugly,
Yeah, I think that makes
wet.
sense because the coast gets really depressing in the middle of fall.
Yeah, who the hell wants to be near water when it's freezing
Oh,
cold?
dude,
Like,
I
it's
do.
ugly. That's why I probably hate it.
But
the
you
most.
don't live that close to it. You live like 2 hours away from the coast.
Well, I live near downtown. It's like 10 minutes away from me, so that's still the what do they call it? The water park, the waterfront. So it's like a
The one thing I will give credit to Tay's argument is that there is nothing more annoying than fall bitches. And bitches here is a gender neutral term.
the Uggs.
Yeah, not the Uggs. No. That's it's people like Crockett, but are like 10 degrees higher than Crockett. They're like should be up here about fall, but they're like up here.
I mean, their personality.
I feel the same
Yeah.
way about people who are like Christmas like that.
Yeah.
There's a certain threshold that
I think
if
they're
you
the same
pass,
person.
You're on.
I think
You're
they're the same person. Not you.
Well,
I'm
it's
talking
like
about,
it's this time of year.
like calm
It's
down.
from
now.
to Christmas where it ramps up.
Yeah, and then January hits and everything's depressing.
Oh
again.
yeah,
It's
everything-
for like 8
dude.
months.
January is the most depressing.
January-
After New
January.
Year's.
It's the most exciting month to me though, one because they're like, what can happen?
Dude,
Nothing.
my favorite thing
But
about
the first
January,
week of January is so dry.
oh, it's awful. Nothing goddamn happens.
Nothing happens.
My favorite time period in the new year is when all the shit horror movies are coming out in
Yeah.
the second week of
Or
January.
action movies.
Because like the studios had nowhere else to put them.
Because they didn't know no one's gonna take over that month.
Yeah,
They're like, no more
it's
Marvel
whatever.
movie in January.
That would be a flex.
Has there
on Marvel.
ended-
No.
So there's
No.
no good movies that release in January.
No.
Absolutely
I
not.
noticed this growing up too. That like horror movies or like action movies, like John Wick would be around January or something.
They're prime.
What would come in
is that time.
January? Like dark comedies.
No, it's literally like low budget horror movies, like Wish Upon,
Something like
Bye Bye
Taken
Man,
will be released in January.
Taken.
Oh.
yeah,
Stuff like that.
something like that would be released because it's like you're not really paying a lot of prime space. You're not competing against big budget
Mm-hmm.
movies. So like if you have a low to mid budget movie, just pop it out in
It's a
January.
safe spot.
Yeah, it's a safer spot, and people will go watch it because there's fucking nothing going on.
Yeah,
So
nothing's
people
going
will
on.
just go watch.
Is
it.
January the worst time to go watch any film?
I don't think.
It depends on what kind of film you consider the worst. movies to
February?
watch.
No, probably around February is probably the worst time.
That's what Sonic and Deadpool and stuff came out around.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of rom-coms coming out in February. Not so anymore. I think
Because who cares
rom-coms-
about like Valentine's Day anymore?
Be surprised.
What is the worst
You would be
holiday?
surprised.
I don't like
I'll
the
put my
concept
hat
of
in for
Valentine's Day at
Easter.
Easter can fuck off. Yeah,
Easter's like I hate Easter. I
love
don't know why. I hate the coloring. I don't know what
What
it
is
is about
pink?
Easter. I've always hated Easter. I was like, this
Atheist?
this suck.
Crockett be fighting the Easter bunny like Steve. like
I don't know. I hate Easter. I hate this. I think it's the spring. I think that's what makes me hate it is because I always get sinus infections in the spring when I was a kid.
That's my spring
for
to summer.
years.
Love it. I love spring.
dude,
I love
when you
spring.
when you see a rabbit
love
in spring.
Halloween.
I
Look,
hate
it's
the
October
cold.
2nd. It's still like 75 degrees out here.
No, it's not. It's nice cold.
There is something that does grate me about the transition from September 30th to October 1st, and it's that it takes 12 hours for you fall bitches to go spooky immediately. It's like you're waiting for it. It's like you
Yeah.
have the pumpkin head in front of the closet, and like as soon as it hits midnight, you pull it on, and it just stays there for the entirety of the month.
What in October?
October 1st.
No. It starts. It starts in the middle of September. What do you think?
but in the
You
middle of
think I'm
September-
slacking?
in the
You
middle of
think I
September-
can't get enough out of just 1 month? No, we got to do a month and a half for sure.
But in the middle of September, you keep it to yourself. It's in the closet.
Yeah,
You're at
I'm
your
slowly
place.
watching like Goosebumps episodes.
Yeah, you're like,
See, that's what I'm talking about. Stop it.
yeah.
He just mad he doesn't have anything. What does summer got? Nothing.
Vacation.
Vacation.
See,
Who takes
but
a
that-
vacation?
But that's the only
anymore?
other thing that I hate about summer. You only like summer because you associate it with not having to do shit.
Go
from
to
being
the
in school.
beach.
No,
Go out.
who gives a fuck about? There's sand everywhere.
We get it. You lived on an island.
No,
You hate
I
it.
did. I do live on an island. I hated it. It was the worst.
No,
every time we
sand
went
is
to the
the
beach,
worst.
Sand
no,
is the worst.
every time we went to the beach in Puerto Rico, I would leave cranky, sunburnt, and salty. I looked like a fucking
Can't relate.
I looked like cooked burrito meat. I hated it.
Can't relate.
It was the worst.
I love it. You just
And
go
then, like-
outside shirtless, wear a tank top.
See,
some
I'm
shorts,
fat. I didn't go shirtless.
Get in the nice cool water.
Bryan, was you one of the kids that put like a shirt on when you get in the pool?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was.
There- you know the pool is gonna be nice and cool because there's a kid with a shirt on. I always love seeing that.
Well,
I always take comfort in that.
Not a lot. I kind of got over that, but like when I was a kid, absolutely, I would.
Like get
go
a,
anywhere to
the
watch.
ice cream truck come by. This nostalgia you get from that.
There's
like,
no ice cream truck in Puerto Rico in the middle of the beach.
Yeah, there was no ice cream truck either.
I see
There had
them all
been vendors out there.
I see them all
oh,
the time down here. Ice cream trucks.
But I did go to Georgia to a beach in Georgia the other
Like beach
day.
in Georgia.
Yeah.
The hell was it a swamp?
Some alligators in there.
I went to the beach in Georgia. Brian's sitting in 3 inches of water and it's all black.
I'm just Shrek.
Holiday in the background. Hey y'all.
No, but I went to a beach in Georgia, And there was a dude selling shaved ice. Like he had a proper block of ice and he was like fucking shaving it.
Fresh off the block.
Dude, that shit slapped so good. I love that shit.
Top of the morning to you.
I haven't had shaved ice in
Fuck
years.
up.
I used to get a blue purple con. I don't know
Yeah, the blue raspberry bullshit.
So
Dude,
good.
you turn around, your mouth's completely purple.
Yeah, that's that. What is it? Field days? You had field day before?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
We used to
course.
have them, yeah. I used to have when I was a kid.
That's
I
a
always
field
sucked
day
at them.
snack.
They try to get, when I was a kid, they try to get my little short fat ass to run in the 100-meter race on a field day.
I didn't dominate it.
Yeah.
I was the fastest one alive.
Yeah. Take it easy.
That's because the
Barry.
wind would blow you.
I was
You'd
one
be
of
so
the fastest.
skinny out there.
Were you a tiny kid, Tay?
I was very small.
Dude, it'd be
Yeah.
like 95 these days. Like, I'm cold.
I was probably like this.
But they would be putting on a jacket.
Yeah, I
Like,
probably
"Oh,
this in
it's
like
freezing out here.
5th grade.
Really?
Yeah, I was small.
That's crazy. You don't strike me as someone who was a small kid.
I was also like really
You're
small.
like a normal sized dude.
I am not normal at all.
Yeah, you are.
Normal from my age should be at least like 5'10".
Well, how tall are you?
I don't want to say it.
Tall,
You're
dark.
5'8"? Dude, short kings. I'm 5'9".
I'm 6'10".
You- I'm 6'12".
I'm 6'10".
All right, dude, short kings, man. I'm
Short
5'9".
kings.
I'm 5'9". How tall are
You're
you?
not
Crockett?
5'9".
I'm 5'9", man.
I'm a
Really?
cool 6'2".
You're cool 6'2".
I'm a cool 6'2".
He's 6'3". This man want to be a doctor, but should be on the
I'm an easygoing 5'5".
He's going 5'5".
Oh man.
That's awesome.
At a certain point, you get so
Oh,
bullied
sure.
into it that you're like, yeah, I don't even care anymore.
You can't care. You can care about height. I went on a couple of dates this last couple of weeks with a girl that's taller than me, and that's pretty fucking great.
You know, they're really ashamed of that too. It's so weird.
Oh
It's
yeah,
weird, yeah.
girls hate being tall.
Yeah.
I
And then
love tall people. I love tall girls.
you remember that Netflix show,
It's
Tall
like a
Girl?
titty standing up.
Milk water fountain.
You're basically a cow and his mother. all the time.
We should do an after dark podcast.
Just go off the hinges. Do it. Save it for the patron.
Save for the
Drunken
page.
Ship after dark.
Standing up.
Dude, it's
Sign up for the
best.
page.
Bryan, you've been
Yeah,
a different
Hey, you
guy
know-
the past few days, few weeks.
dude. Yeah, that'll do it to you.
I'm a changed man.
I'm changing.
He's grown. He's a grown boy.
Grown.
He got get this man got strong bones. This boy hit a tree and break it in half. His bones so strong.
Dude, my legs are fucking
Why?
beefy right now. I worked that gig for like 3 weeks, every day, just lifting shit, and then me and Crockett play tennis. And I
Oh
just
yeah,
been
we
using
out
them a
on
whole
the
lot.
courts.
Was there a
boy.
lot of people out there?
Yeah, I was actually super packed.
We
Is
had
there a pathway out there by any chance for the boarding?
Not for boarding.
It's like just a parking lot. There is, what would you call a volleyball? There's volleyball courts.
There's sand volleyball.
Yeah, and then there is like three spaces for like tennis courts, and I think that's it.
Does it
But
look
there,
different
but
from where we
next to that court, there's like another. I think there's a park out there because there is a play. We've actually jogged past it before. Remember when I had a stroke when we went jogging?
Wait, what'd you say?
One time, me and Tay like got up early and we're like, we're gonna go for a run, and this is when we were in college.
We seen Jungle Book that day.
Yeah, it was when we saw Jungle Book.
It's a random.
And it was such a, was like, you want to go watch a movie? Like, yeah. I was like, what's up?
And nothing to do.
Jungle Book, I guess.
Brian, that was an awful experience. There's nothing but kids in there.
It was two grown men and then a bunch of kids.
That theater was packed too.
It's like none of you were eating candy in that situation.
Dude, I remember, hang on.
Huh?
I want to clarify this.
Yes,
Never eat Twizzlers in a theater.
the bag.
No, it reeks.
It stinks.
I remember when I forget which Spider-Man it was. Me and Adriana went to watch Spider-Man, and the dude next to me was eating Twizzlers. And I, through that entire movie, I wanted to reach over and smack that shit right out of his hands.
Was it cherry, strawberry?
It was cherry, dude, and it reeks.
I haven't had a Twizzler.
It was so strong. I don't know. Twizzlers are so waxy. I don't know how it was, why it was so
Dude,
smelly.
I can eat exactly 3 Twizzlers before I want to throw up.
Yeah, Twizzlers are like literally the worst candy.
Yeah, it's not
Actually, speaking of that, like, so Halloween candy, what is the worst candy?
Candy corn.
I'm
Candy
not,
corn.
look, I'm
No,
tired.
candy
Look,
corn.
I'm tired of that.
What?
Candy corn does not suck as people imagine it is.
Hey.
We can argue about this.
Yeah, no, I will. I will. Because candy corn is
What's bad about
worst.
it?
It's fucking waxy. It sticks to your fucking teeth. And it tastes like hot ass on a summer day. It is disgusting.
It's like a sweet, grainy candy.
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever.
It's
not the
sweet-
best. I'm not saying it's the best thing ever.
You know what?
That's giving it too much credit.
Brian, you might like it better on the cob.
Get the fuck out of this shit.
hit the thing. Yeah.
Like I won't go my way to like, oh, I need this. But if it's there, I eat it.
If it's there, I throw it away.
It's probably the last thing I
Who
eat.
giving out candy corn anyway?
People
Who
do
wants
it
to
all the
eat
time.
like it's an unwrapped piece of
That's
candy?
the thing. Like people, when I was a kid, I only had a one street neighborhood, but I would go trick or treating on it, and there's this one fucking house that I resent to this day because they would just have a bowl of candy corn, and the person would just literally fucking just raw dog it and then throw it in your bag.
Dude, they probably licked all those candy corn
Yeah,
too
it was
before they put it in your bag.
It's funny you pick that though, because that's one of those candies where you don't see it in a bag a lot too either.
No, because
they're
it comes
coming
in a big bag.
Like a
nobody
decorated
wants
piece
to
or
buy
something.
them. Nobody wants to. You put them in because they look cool.
The only way you would eat candy corn or
It's
is
just
like you
sugar.
put it in a dish. You put it in a dish and you put it in your like living room
A
and then you
cupcake or
just like
something.
come by
it's
and
a
eat
topping or it's an aesthetic piece candy basically.
It's fucking garbage.
I don't know what it's
It's
just
alright.
sugar, right?
It's garbage.
it. It's all right.
It's all right, yeah.
It is just sugar and like whatever the fuck they use.
I think
like
just pure sugar.
jelly or whatever the hell they
But
make
when you
it.
eat it, it's like this grainy kind of type.
What
of
okay? So what
Grainy,
else? What else is
disgusting.
like bad?
Doesn't even look like fucking corn.
Candy?
It's orange, blue.
Yeah, like what's like candy that you would get on Halloween
that
and you'd be
cheap chocolate crap.
like where it's like white chalk on
No,
it?
it's like some. It's
Oh,
clearly
okay.
cheap
Wait,
chocolate.
speaking of
What's up?
What you got here?
that, actually, before I
What
forget.
the fuck? I get so nervous when Crockett pulls up.
When I get something in my bag. Who knows what it could be, but it could be the last day on earth every year. I got you guys. I made cake pops
Oh my god!
at home,
that's
and
adorable.
I brought you guys some. I could
Oh,
only
fuck.
fit 2 in a bag.
That's
That's
amazing.
some snacky packies.
Yeah, man.
He's a young man. You give me the broke one?
Do you want to
Crockett.
trade? You want to cry about it some more? Wait, I got the broke. You got some.
Sure,
You got a
but-
cake. You got some ooey gooey. Shut up. Dude, we're children. We're literally children on this.
Was it chocolate cake and vanilla cake?
I'm surprised anyone watches this show.
Me too. I'm surprised every single day.
Too early for that, Brian.
Dude,
For this?
no, I would eat a cake pop in Starbucks. Like, dude, I've been for like the last month and a half. I've been eating cake pop every morning with a pumpkin spice latte.
That's bad, dude.
Yeah, dude, I am on the verge of death.
Are they both vanilla cake?
Dude, those are delicious.
No, I was the only one that they have at Starbucks is the birthday cake one.
No, I'm saying the one.
Oh, these are both white cake.
White cake.
White cake.
Yellow cake? That's what you mean?
What?
Yellow cake?
Yellow cake? Yellow cake uranium? Speaking of cake,
What the hell? No.
cake was the first candy that
Stop
they gave
it. Be
out
quiet.
in like Halloween during like the like early like Celtic in the Samaritans. They would give out cake. That was like the first candy. Children would come and like sing at doorsteps for like the dead, because like people would leave their doors open stuff for the dead to cross over, and children would come up to the doors and they would sing songs for the dead, and then as for payment they would give them small tiny cakes. They would give them that little ooey gooey.
Crockett, I really need you to like book a
Jordan,
set at the Evening News.
You broke me there. Like, what the
Bro, I was here an hour early doing research about Halloween.
I said yellow cake. And you said uranium? Like, what the
You've never heard that?
Crockett, this is how it went. White cake, yellow cake,
Cake
uranium.
uranium?
Talking about cakes. What the fuck was that?
I was like, huh?
I was like, rebound. Rebound this right into the segment.
Good Lord. I mean, yellow cake. Do you know what yellow cake is?
Yes, Dave.
Okay.
Cake that is yellow. But you never heard of that? Yellow cake uranium?
No.
No, what are you on about?
Yellow cake uranium? You never heard of yellow cake uranium?
No, you just glossed over.
That's what's in
that.
like nukes.
Really?
Yellow cake?
Yeah,
That's like a
it's
little,
called
like a-
yellow cake uranium.
I know what uranium is. but-
You ever seen the movie Get Smart?
No,
We really never seen it. Was it Steve Carell?
no.
So there's a whole point in the movie where it's a bakery and they're selling yellow cake.
Yeah.
And then it's like code for like yellow cake
Uranium.
uranium.
Dude, these cake pops fucking slap.
I'm happy you like them. They came out bad. We put in too much icing and it's very hard to stay on the stick.
But you know what it is, though. You got to the point. Like, that's perfect right there. Or in the fridge.
Never measured them, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you.
There's
What's
no
that?
faff about
Why
it.
don't you eat up, young man? Why don't you stop
Weakest.
disrespecting me?
I'm eat it when I get home.
He's gonna throw it out the window on his head.
Like an Italian mobster. Is my fucking coffee not good for you?
Yeah, go for it.
My fucking cake pop's not good enough for you?
That's a good scene. I think it's Goodfellas where they go to his mom's house and she cooks for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great scene.
You know that's or not Joe Pesci,
This is
but
mom.
that
Scorsese's mom, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that scene there.
Dude, Goodfellas is one of the best movies out there.
What's that guy's name? The short guy?
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci fucking kills it. I'm fucking funny.
Oh, so it's
Fucking
okay.
funny.
Yellow cake uranium. So yellow cake is a other name for uranium.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it
Probably
looks
'cause they
like
put a little
yellow cake.
like
It's
that.
actually fluffy, and if you put you got the cake pop, you got this jimmies on your face.
Is that what they're called, Jimmy?
No, I just like being a cunt about
bad.
it.
You like being a cunt about a lot of things.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, friendships, I feel like our friendship has evolved. Like there was a stage where we were like close friends, and then we were like closer friends, and then we were being really nice to each other, and now we're just fucking bullying each other all the fucking time.
Yeah, there's a
Especially me and Crockett. Me and Crockett get fucking into it.
every day. Every day in the group chat, we just be howling at each other.
And people are probably like, you guys angry at each other? Like, no.
You just see this explode in my face. I don't know what happened, but like water just just went splatter all over my face.
And I always miss it. Well, it was one time, we probably told it before, where
Crockett, bring me more of those.
we was grilling.
I got like 20 of them, so you take them, dude. I can't eat anymore. I'm sick of them.
You really? How many you have?
Dude, I made an entire cake, and then I rolled them all into balls.
I think you did it backwards.
No, that's how you make them. What do you mean?
You didn't get no cake pan? I mean, the ball cake pan things?
No, that's not how you make it.
No.
You bake a cake, and then what you do is you shred up the cake, and then you take icing, and then you spread icing into it, and then it forms a little ball, and
So
then
it's-
you dip it into chocolate or
Gotcha,
whatever,
gotcha.
and then
So
you make a decorate, and then you put sprinkles, jimmies, whatever the. What do you
What the
want?
fuck is a Jimmy?
It's sprinkle.
What do you call it, Jimmy?
What does sprinkles do?
There's a little
There's
sugar.
just a little crunch.
It's festive.
Little.
It just makes it look pretty. I mean, that looks nice, right?
You can't just eat sprinkles, can you?
I mean,
You could, but
you would
that'd
be
be
an
so
animal
gross.
if you did. But yeah.
You just-
In the spoonful like
Yeah.
cereal, just fucking
Could
scoop
you?
it.
That crunch would be something that would just echo through your life forever. It'd be,
like coffee beans.
dude, that would be the same texture as eating sand.
I hate that.
At some point, yeah.
I hate when sand get in my mouth.
Dude, I hate when sand gets anywhere.
Dude,
call me,
sand-
call me Anakin Skywalker because I fucking hate that shit.
Oh, speaking of that, like Hayden Christensen,
Christensen.
Yeah. He was in a episode of Goosebumps.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
was.
surprised.
He was in the episode Night of the Living Dummy, the Night of the Living Dummy 2. God,
Living?
Living Dummy.
By
Was-
the way, I thought you were gonna say Night of the
Lemmy.
Living Dummy Thick, and I would have fucking died.
Was that his first ever like acting role?
I think so. He was a kid. Is he from Canada?
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so. Dude,
a
being
lot of-
Anakin Skywalker like ruined his life.
No, you're talking about the other guy.
No, both of them. The kid suffered a lot more, but Hayden Christensen was like, yeah, I
He's coming back for.
never want to work in acting again.
He's coming back for Obi-Wan.
Is that true? No, that can't be true. Because he was in like. Wait, what was first?
Jumper.
Jumper. He was in Jumper.
Jumper is a great movie.
Jumper
slaps.
No, this is actually an old college humor joke that they would always start talking about Jumper because I guess Jumper didn't do well, but
It didn't
Jumper's
do
really
well.
good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a phenomenal
Samuel
film.
Jackson, like a cool power to go up anywhere from looking at picture to picture.
Dude, there's one shot where the guy's like running down the street, just like teleporting, and then just fucking clock somebody in the mouth. Amazing.
I would
that
love
shit.
to have that power.
Dude, it's the best. It would be the best.
Just go to like Italy and come back home.
Are we an official podcast now that we have started talking about Jumper? Is that the
Is
name?
that a?
that
I feel
the-
like
is
are
that the
we
marker?
are we gonna be on film Twitter now?
Yeah.
talking about Jumper
2009 film, right?
We-
Fact check it for me. I'm good at my times.
I'm gonna
for Jumper.
Yeah.
2009.
About 2008, 2009ish.
I think 2008. No, maybe 2006.
It might be 2007.
I wish you'd stop back from that ledge, my friend. It's 2008.
Yeah.
2008. Close enough.
Yeah.
You
Close
could
enough, man.
cut ties with all the lies that you.
That's his last movie I know him
living in.
from. Was it his last
I think.
role?
I'm curious.
Other than Obi-Wan's coming out?
He's coming back for Obi.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say I don't
As
give a shit
Vader.
about Star Wars anymore?
Now I was thinking about it
Okay.
yesterday when I went to the theaters. I miss Star Wars movies.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
No, I don't want no.
I think they've milked
I want
the
something like
hell out of that series.
Oh, yeah.
I want like Mandalorian with Rogue One on screen.
I
That's what
think
I'm saying.
I think they should have did this a long time ago with like giving the rest of the universe some space.
It's so disheartening what happened to Star Wars, the recent trilogy.
That's a word I've never heard you use. Disheartening.
No, it is because it's like
Where'd you read that on the back of a cereal box?
Force Awakens was so like God,
Back of some
Star Wars is
Cheerios.
back.
Like,
Yeah.
Then you see the decline from there. It sucks.
The Last Jedi is still my favorite Star Wars movie.
The
I'm
Last
still die on
Jedi.
that hill.
Oh,
It's
they
the
hate
best.
you then.
The best.
When
dude.
the Last Jedi.
Ryan
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Ooey gooey, Ryan.
It's Rian.
No.
Rian Johnson.
Such a stupid name.
Oh, wait, is it
Ryan.
Rian?
It's
Is it
yeah.
Rian?
It's
Rian
not
Johnson.
Ryan. It's
I've been saying
Reed.
Ryan all my life.
It's
No,
Raiden.
His name's Raiden.
Raiden.
It's Rian Johnson.
Rian
That's his
Johnson.
name.
Rian
Yeah.
The only good thing that came out of that movie was that one shot where,
She did a light.
yeah, that is still hands down the
It's
best.
not a bad movie.
That's the best shot in the
That's the
entire
best
Star Wars.
movie.
It's mixed, but I get what you like and I get why people hate. I get why people hate it in the wrong way. Like they want their fanboy thing to be true.
Dude,
Let's all
my
be-
favorite
let's all be-
hobby. Sorry, my favorite hobby when that movie came out
Was it-
for 5 weeks.
What do you
which
mean
is-
5 weeks?
No, no,
Still
no, no.
going now.
I did it for 5
Good
weeks
Lord.
straight. I would go on Twitter every single evening, and I would find the one tweet, and I would just like retweet their tweet and said the Last Jedi was the best Star Wars movie ever.
This movie,
Brian with
Yo.
crumbs on his shirt was like, I'm about to give him the ooey gooey.
this movie had like one of the worst things that happened in film since Batman v Superman.
What?
Last Jedi, the after stuff is like,
Oh,
good
yeah.
Lord. They still talking about today. Like, shut the fuck
No,
up.
yeah, no, it's
Get a
awful.
life.
It's awful. Yeah, go.
It
outside.
happened.
Touch
You don't
some
have to
grass, bro.
acknowledge it. Move on.
You know what my favorite thing about The Last Jedi is that Rian Johnson completely does not give a shit
Yeah,
about it anymore.
No, he doesn't.
He's like, yeah, I made it. Fuck off. Be mad.
Good Lord.
I love it. I love it.
When I keep saying it every fucking word, like, stop it. What are you doing?
I don't know where you guys be at on Twitter.
Yeah.
But
You don't see this. No,
I
it was
never
literally
see this.
everywhere. Or
Dude, film
stupid
Twitter.
YouTube thumbnails and all this
I think
bullshit.
you guys might do it to yourselves.
No.
I think you guys unintentionally
I don't want
get
this
in these
abuse,
like
Crockett.
You think I want to see this?
Tay, you were in that dude. No, Tay was in a
Tay was
chat.
mad,
Tay was
yeah.
in a chat
No, I left
that I
after
joined.
Oh, yeah.
I joined him in there,
That
and it was the most toxic people. And I'm like, this is where Tay gets it. This is why Tay's always angry.
No.
he's doing it to himself. He's joining these chats. You fall both of you. You're following people
No,
that
listen.
retweet stuff
Hear
that
me out.
pisses you off.
Hear me out. No, so Twitter
I
cha-
live hate free.
Twitter changed a bit. So I do follow the guy I was talking to the other day.
Okay.
That's him.
Yeah.
But Twitter has a thing now. It's called follow the topic.
Yeah, that shows
And
up
that
a lot.
makes things. So it's people on my timeline that I do not follow whatsoever appear in my timeline.
I think it's like kind of like what Facebook was doing is where they know that when you get heated, you're more likely to stay on a topic rather than something that you do like and then you just forget about 2 seconds
Like
later.
Godzilla, there's people like, who the heck is this on my feed? There's not no one retweeting it. It's on his follow.
just shows
Yeah,
up
it
as
shows up
a-
at like in topics or whatever.
But yeah, you're right. But other than that, what we were just talking about previously, no, it happens on your timeline. Someone retweets it. I never look who retweets it. But you always see the most stupid shit on my timeline.
I
don't
think
know who it
here's
is.
here's
Exactly. What's up?
would you guys get an Amber Alert?
Oh, we look at the same time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was weird.
And I was like frantic. I was like, I gotta get rid of my phone. Like last podcast. This is why I don't try to keep it out. Because I don't want to keep checking it. As I say, I have a whole computer.
Yeah,
front
like
of
a
me.
video
It's
in
like,
your fucking face. Yeah, but I don't do that shit to myself though. Like so film Twitter. I'm of course I like talking about movies, so I'm on film Twitter a lot. The amount, and I'm not the smartest man. I will admit, I'm kind of dumb.
you got that ooey gooey.
Yeah.
brain.
It's like that,
That is the epitome of dumb. It's like ooey gooey. Speaking of dumb,
got
actually,
that Alex Jones brain.
they would like people in Celtic times during Halloween. They would have a thing called dumb dinner. I want to keep dropping Halloween
so-
facts through this entire
Is that
podcast.
true?
Yes. It's called dumb dinner.
Like, oh, you said it like that.
What is?
Why would I lie? Why would I lie?
You lie
about
to
that?
me all the time.
No, I
Continue what you're
don't.
gonna
You want to
say.
believe the lie?
Continue what you're gonna say.
I was just gonna say that, like, I'm not like Alex Jones. I'm kind of dumb.
He got arrested
admit
for
it.
that. No, recently.
For what?
The Sandy Hook
For
stuff.
speaking the truth?
Oh yeah, he got.
The way you looked at me.
Yikes. See that said Sandy Hook? Please bleep that out. Bryan. Please bleep that out.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen on this
Yikes.
podcast.
One of my favorite things to do, like one of my favorite things when I edit this podcast, is cut something out and then cut to us laughing about the thing that we cut out.
Oh my God.
Give the audience no context, no reason to understand it.
You know
It's
what
my
he did to
favorite.
Sandy Hook, right? He thinks it's fake.
Oh yeah. He was like pleading all that shit.
Yeah. He just finally got caught up with it. The lady.
Good God, I love him. I love the fact that he got caught out. Fucking hate Alex Jones. But I'm on film Twitter and I'm kind of dumb. But the shit that people post on film Twitter about movies blow my mind. They're so bad.
It's the same.
They're
shit.
so bad. The opinions are awful. The opinions, like someone said the other day that someone really liked Free Guy, the Ryan Reynolds movie that just came out. I fucking love that movie. I think it's a good movie. And someone said, admittedly, they were a little bit pretentious about it because most film people on Twitter.
Is it a Marvel thing?
No, it was like apart from like someone tweeted
Cinema.
about it. It's like apart from like a couple of like that one scene, which is of course the Marvel references. I thought the movie was good and whatever. Like it was just like an opinion and said they thought the movie was good. And then someone underneath the comments was just immediately with like such vitriol saying that the movie was garbage and that Marvel is ruining movies. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like this is a PSA. Just PSA for people that like movies. Marvel is in it now. It's in the zeitgeist. It's gonna be decades before you're not referencing anymore. It's
we're
gonna
talking
be
about
referenced,
this-
parodied. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and let it happen. 400 Blows is also a bad movie. All of your Criteria movies, 90% of them are fucking bad.
Hey, Brian's like, I'm slip that in there.
Yeah, I fucking hate that movie.
400 below?
400 Blows, yeah.
I kind of
Garbage.
What is that?
It's
It sounds black and white. Whatever.
It is black and white.
How do you know that?
It's
It's a pretentious thing they do in film.
well, it was
something black and white.
It was filmed in the 60s, so it is.
It's naturally that way.
It is actually that way, but it's 400 Blows is a French new wave movement, which is you don't know what a new wave movement is characterized in film. It's characterized by not hiring actors and shooting on location rather than building a set and working with professional actors. It was kind of like the poor filmmakers' retaliation towards the studio system in the 50s and 60s. And so the French New Wave, the French were kind of some of the first people that adopted that filmmaking philosophy, and they were focused on stories that were more intimate, more personal, significantly more dialed down, very dialogue heavy. And a lot of them are fine. But the movie that signified the French New Wave movement starting was the 400 Blows. It's one of the classics. And it fucking sucks. It's awful. It's a horrible movie.
I'm keeping my eyes on Dune. I think it's gonna like not do.
It's gonna be
well.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be bad because the movie's gonna be bad. I think it's not gonna be received well because it's so overhyped by all of this fucking
Film potential.
Dune
That's
dick
what I can't
writers.
wait.
Like
Not
all
that.
these-
It's film Twitter in general. That's like
just this pretentious
I can't-
fucks.
not those credit to the film at all. I mean, like I just want to see the fans.
I think the film will be really
crazy.
good. The film at the very least will be really good. But all of you pretentious film fucks that think that it's gonna be the next big thing since like sliced bread
It's
and the
not.
filmmaking, it's gonna be a movie with a sandworm. That's all it's going to be. It's gonna be
you know, and I hate to be that guy, but that's what everyone cares about.
This reminds me of a.
That's why they keep pitting the
No,
show.
this reminds me. There's two memes that reminds me of that. It's like one guy's like looking this way, and then there's another guy at the other end, and then there's a thing that's arcing over his head that's saying war is bad,
Yeah.
and then but the guy that's looking straight forward is going big sandworm.
Yeah,
And the same thing is with Gundam.
Yeah.
It's like
politics.
cool robots. War is bad over his head.
Yeah, I mean, like Dune honestly does not look interesting.
No.
It doesn't.
Have you tried to read the book?
No.
It is a nightmare of a book. You can. It's a brick. It's a brick, and it's boring, and it's dense,
It
and it's
looks
really
boring.
interesting. The lore behind it is really interesting.
They say that after
It's
you
not going to be good.
They say after you read Dune and you understand what the concept was,
No.
all you can say is Dune.
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 Dude.
Dune.
I mean, if it's good, that'd be great. If it's great, I'm not
Actually, that's a Chainsaw Man reference.
Really?
There's a character in Chainsaw Man, the manga. If you guys are, it actually is getting an anime, but there's a character that knows all the information in the entire world, and all she can say is Halloween. That's the only thing she can say.
Is that true?
Yes, there's a character. Is that true? Why are you guys gonna start fact checking?
No, because it's like Halloween. We're talking about Halloween.
Crockett, because you lie to us constantly.
I don't lie.
You lie to us constantly, Crockett.
Can you Google that for me? Really?
Is it a lie if you believe it?
Yes.
Stay woke.
By
Stay woke,
definition, it's more of a lie if I believe it.
Stay woke, America.
Wake up, sheeple.
I got a notification for forgot about that.
Dude, speaking of sheeple, I can't wait for Lamb to
A
come
booster
out.
shot. What?
Sorry,
Why do we end up talking about? We gotta kick Bryan off this podcast. All
No,
we do is
movie-
talk about film. When Bryan brings up constant information about film.
I want to watch. I saw the theater yesterday.
That's the autistic special interest, boy.
Was it?
That ooey gooey brain stuff.
It's the moon.
the tight beats.
It's a Roland Emmerich movie. It's a moon coming to Earth.
A moon coming to
Us,
Earth.
I think it was called.
What are you talking
What?
about?
Our moon is literally about to hit Earth.
Is it Melancholia?
What's his name? Roland. The guy that made Godzilla '98.
I don't know.
Roland Emmerich. I can never say his name.
Roland Emmerich? I don't know.
Am I saying that guy's name right? He makes disaster movies.
Let me see. Movie where the moon crashes into the earth.
It's called
It's
To Us.
it's coming out
What's it called?
2022. To Us.
To Us.
to us. What a dumb name.
The guy from Conjuring, the husband, is in it.
James Wan?
Yeah. No.
No,
he
James
directing
Wan's a
it?
director.
Oh, sorry.
The main guy, the white guy.
Patrick something.
Patrick.
Patrick Wilson?
Yeah. Halle Berry's in the movie, I believe, too.
Nice. I haven't seen Halle Berry in a good minute.
Is it
John Wick.
Catwoman too?
Fuck off.
John Wick 3, she was in. She was fantastic in that movie.
She was really
Good
good.
Lord. I want a movie with her. She's awesome.
They're gonna
Or a
start.
TV show.
I can't wait for John Wick to start sucking.
doesn't-
It's gonna happen.
It's got 2 more movies.
Two
in
more
it.
movies in it.
2 more movies. in
No way.
Yeah, it does.
It's
It's gonna be like a
so
split.
John Wick 4 comes out, and that one's gonna be
It's a two-part.
that one's gonna be good because that one's gonna be off the walls because they've completely in
They
the
don't
third
care.
movie they were just like, we know what we are.
Yeah.
You know what John
We don't
Wick's gonna
need
be?
it.
John Wick's a worse Fast and the Furious
No.
because it started off the
You
chain.
looked at my tweet.
Hang on.
You looked at my tweet.
What
Sorry,
tweet?
I'm gonna mute.
I
Crockett
said
real
John
quick.
Wick is a better series than Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is what John Wick wants. Fast
John
and
Wick
Furious.
is what Fast and Furious wants to be, right? Is that what
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
so how like in Fast and the Furious they start off as normal, but like by like 4 they would start going off the rails. What are you about to do? Get your little fly hand away from
Damn it, wrong one.
John Wick from the start was already insane and it was good. But
No,
after
John
the
Wick
third
wasn't
one,
insane.
it's gonna be
It's not even third one. 2, they knew what they were. 2 is like some freaking universe already. Like
yeah,
the
assassin
is like-
universe.
Yeah.
Dude, it's amazing.
I want to. What they do?
I want-
Do you
See-
know how long can you do the same thing before he gets
Well,
5.
You can 5 movies. Yeah,
I don't think we shouldn't be getting to. Have you noticed that we're getting into a trend where everything has to be? You know what started this?
What?
Like the Twilights and Hunger Games.
The last
They
one
started
was the
these
fucking-
like long sagas that we have to. Now we have to watch like 12 movies,
No, we don't.
and then like the Marvel Cinematic Universe happened, and now we want to watch 45.
Keyword. It's a
How
universe.
many? Yeah. Okay. So, but
See, but John Wick is in a universe. John Wick is just a really elaborate setting.
no, it's a universe now.
No, it's not.
A
There's
Dude, the
universe-
assassin universe.
you don't have fucking like Keanu Reeves and like who's another assassin.
See, it'd be a universe. Just Halle Berry has her own film. That means it's a
Yeah,
universe.
then it's a
Which I'm
universe.
so
Dude, how
down
about you
for.
get into a
Yeah.
real universe like Leprechaun? Back to the hood.
Yeah, that was
It's a hood classic.
that gave me whiplash.
Really? What is that the third one? The second
Dude,
one?
there's like
That's
10,
the name too.
There's 10
Yeah,
of
it's
those.
Leprechaun.
bitches. Leprechaun.
Goes to the hood.
Do you see have you seen Thanksgiving?
Oh, is it a Thanksgiving film though? That's
There's
nice.
this- like
Yes,
it's
and tell me,
It's like a
Please-
Thanksgiving horror movie.
please tell me it's like a killer turkey.
It
or something.
is!
Yes.
This sounds familiar though.
Thanksgiving.
So
A killer turkey.
Dude, imagine like you're just like cutting up, like you're just like making some like green beans and mashed potatoes, and you say they're behind you.
you see that noise coming from behind you?
Do it. Just like I was like,
Laugh.
hey honey, do we have any more milk in the fridge?
This
What was
like
that?
This is like a turkey.
I immediately imagine it has like a pilgrim's hat on it. Like it's wearing a pilgrim's hat, like a little top hat
I
with a little buckle.
he might genuinely
thing. Is it out?
Yeah, it's
Is
been
this a
out
real-
for years. So there's
It's a
two
fantastic
movies.
episode.
No way. There's two
There's two
things
movies.
killing.
But they knew what they were about so early on in the because it made the first one and it became a cult classic because it's fucking insane.
It sounds very familiar. Things
You know about this, and then they made a second movie and they marketed it as like it's Thanksgiving 1 and then Thanksgiving 3. And
2008.
the subtitle for the second movie is so bad that we skipped the sequel.
Dude, this poster's awesome though. It's like a Toho movie.
Yeah, dude. They're
Oh, it
fucking
does.
silly.
It looks like Gamera.
No, Rodan.
Oh, it does look like Rodan.
Dude.
Oh, you know what?
should
I was
watch
watching Frankenweenie the other night to continue my
movie's
Halloween.
Frankenweenie?
Frankenweenie, yeah.
Dog
It-
dies
like
and he builds it. Yeah.
It's a Disney movie. It's a Tim Burton movie.
Was it
You've
Disney?
never seen
Really?
it? Frankenweenie.
Yeah.
I guess I missed that.
But
one.
there's a Gamera reference.
I can't remember.
There's a giant turtle.
Yeah, all the kids' pets dies, and they all like getting
There's
forced
a-
from this kid, and they start making getting they reanimated.
That sounds
pet.
heartbreaking.
It's
Holy
kind of
shit.
It's kind of sad, yeah,
Yeah.
but then it has a...
happy ending.
No.
No, actually, no. It's actually a very depressing film.
Wasn't ending like it was like he had to like give it up because it's not right or something like that.
That's probably.
I think he came back. It was something like that.
So there's a giant turtle in it.
Yeah, there's a big Gamma reference. There's they do reference to all those old 1954 or old.
It's black
like-
and white, right?
Yeah, it's a black and white film, and they do reference to all of those old films like Wolfman.
It's animated.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like claymation.
Stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop motion. Godzilla, obviously, which is really cool. They did a double reference. They did a Gamma reference, but it's
I
Godzilla.
thought it was Gamera.
Gamera. Yeah.
Gamera.
Gamora.
He originally started as a Godzilla. His origin story is a rip off of Godzilla, but
Yeah,
he became
no,
his own thing.
Dude,
later.
okay, so the
Yeah.
poster for Thanksgiving 3 looks like something out of Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it is.
They
Is it
literally no. So there's two movies,
Yeah.
but the second one, they knew that it was so bad that they called it Thanksgiving 3, and they marketed it and saying Thanksgiving 3 so bad we skipped the sequel.
Oh my god.
And so they knew.
Can they do
exactly-
that?
Yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's great.
Was this after? When was Sharknado come out?
Like,
That has to be like 20.
12.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is on
2012.
Prime. We're gonna watch this on.
Thanksgiving is on Prime.
Dude, we're 100% gonna watch this on the
Absolutely.
Discord.
Thanksgiving review.
The Thanksgiving review.
Yo, that movie, I've never seen it. One of the lines in the movie is "Gobble gobble, motherfucker."
Oh my god. I saw the budget's like $3,500.
Prime.
We can
Prime.
make that movie right now.
I really hope that
We
there's,
really could. Yeah.
you're about to get basted.
That's the end shot of the movie. The trailer. You're
It's like a
pissed.
shotgun, but it's like it looked like a turkey baster.
Yeah. You see feathers pop up. I remember when Sharknado came out and everyone's going crazy over it.
Sharknado was really good.
No.
The Sharknado was good.
Shut up,
Sharknado
bro.
was
What are
good.
you talking about? What are we talking
See,
about?
Sharknado, I'm gonna bring this
What are
up.
we
It's
talking
gonna be
about?
brief. I saw Venom versus Carnage. Venom Let There Be Carnage last night.
Dumb name.
Yeah,
It's Venom versus Carnage. That's what it should be.
Let there be kind.
When I say Sharknado is like that stupid, so bad as entertaining,
Yeah.
Venom was like that a little bit too.
Really? A
Venom
little
was
schlocky.
awful. That movie sucked.
Really?
It sucked.
Damn. I
And
did
it's
not
like
expect that.
it's marketed as clearly, and you read the reviews too. It's like it's this dumb, fun movie. It is not fun, and it's to the point where Suicide Squad, the movie, the new one, is
Yeah.
dumb fun,
That is dumb fun.
and it
yeah.
makes sense. It's also fun and stupid.
Right.
This movie's just straight up dumb.
That's awful.
It's awful.
That sucks.
I hate this fucking movie. I really do. Carnage is fantastic in this movie.
Yeah.
Clearly, it wants to be rated R. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, it's fucking Venom and Carnage.
Yeah.
Have fun
Was
with it.
the first one was rated R, right?
No.
No?
No, it's
No,
just Sony has a really.
It's like they're
bad-
scared to do it. Deadpool
Yeah.
did it. You can do it.
Sony has always had like that problem because their X-Men movies have the prime potential to be
That's,
rated R.
that's Fox.
And that is that Fox?
Fox owns X-Men. Not anymore.
What, who's
Spider-Man? Sony.
did Sony own X-Men at some point?
No.
No. Oh shit.
Could you imagine Tom Holland?
Do you guys care about this movie?
Venom?
I wanted
really.
to. I'm gonna
I wanna
watch
see
it.
it.
You care
Yeah.
about the post-credit scene?
No.
I mean,
Is there a
I
post-credit
kind of. I don't know anything, so yeah, I kind of do.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep that to yourself, young man.
Text
Stop,
it to me later.
by the way, stop going to theaters by yourself.
Why?
No, it's
Stop
great.
doing. Knock that off.
It's great.
You weirdo.
You want to get invited next time? That's what
Yeah, I
you're
do
saying?
kind of actually want to get invited. I would have liked to watch it, Tate.
This movie, I fucking hate this movie.
Kirk is just lonely.
No, when I see a bad movie, it just ruins my day. It really does.
It depends on the movie, dude. It depends. Really,
But I was expecting nothing.
You know what I
In
used to
return,
do?
shit. Like that's what it was.
I expected
want that in a
nothing.
shirt. I expected nothing in
And
return.
still-
Shit.
Like there's a point where I understand dumb fun movies.
Yeah.
I get that because Suicide Squad does it perfectly.
Yeah.
But when it's just straight bad and not
Oh, yeah.
like it's not.
There's like a very clear threshold
Yeah.
of like just bad.
You see,
Like, not
Venom
even
can't
funny.
understand what he's saying sometimes because his voice is so fucking deep.
Dude, I hate that shit.
That's Tom Hardy, right?
Yeah, I think it's him
Like-
modified. I forgot about that. I
Like
think
he is
yeah.
Venom.
And he sucks, Eddie Brock. Like, I don't know who's better, the what's the previous guy name? Topher Grace?
Topher Grace.
Or they're both like, you guys are both garbage. I'm sorry.
Tom Hardy does have a lot of fun like producing the movie because
Yeah.
he's the one he's like a lot of the creative force behind it.
Then like Venom in the comics, he has this dark humor to him.
Mm-hmm.
But in this film, it's to the point where like it's like over exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's a buddy comedy, right?
I guess.
At the end of the day, yeah. I haven't seen the original Venom, but it
You're not
is
missing anything.
Was you trying to take? I feel like you can't take this. You're not supposed to take it seriously, and I feel like you.
No, that's
did.
that's the point though.
No, no.
That's what I'm saying. It's dumb fun, but it's to the point where it's just straight up stupid. Like Suicide Squad is dumb fun,
Yeah.
but it also has a coherent story. Venom doesn't.
Yeah.
So
That's
there's
the
no
difference.
script
Yeah.
in it.
That's the difference between like dumb fun, something that I would describe as schlocky, like Suicide Squad
Yeah.
is really schlocky, but in a really high quality manufactured kind of way.
And actors are actually trying.
Yeah. But I see
Yeah.
what Tay's doing. It's like when your story's incoherent and then your actions is also kind of schlocky, and then you got this weirdification of comedy that it's just like it's like a trifecta. Like
That
once you try to write a joke in like a movie like Venom, then you gotta re-examine your script.
Did
Venom is funny, but it can be funny because it wants to tell a joke. It just the humor is situational.
Did you like Venom, the first one?
Not really either. It's like I don't hate. It's like I wanted to see Venom versus Carnage because I knew it was
Yeah.
gonna be like this action movie,
Mhm.
but I didn't think it'd be like this though, like bad.
No.
But it's like,
So this legitimately ruined your day.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
It
It's
did
like-
not give you the ooey gooey.
And the point is, and people saying people are saying like, "Is this dumb funny?" But it's not. It's just to a point where you got to make like some sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't making any sense.
You need some coherence.
Coherency. It
to
didn't have any of that.
tie the rest of the thing.
Like Venom doing this, and he's went to a freaking rave party. He's jumping host to host. Like, what the fuck? He needs chocolate, which is a comic book thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Venom likes
There's
chocolate?
some chemical in chocolate in the brains,
That's amazing.
and they put it in the movie. There's a lot of comic book references in the movie, which I appreciate it. But Carnage is the best part of the movie. But what's the guy's name?
Woody Harrelson.
He's not
Woody
bad.
Harrelson. I love Woody
He's not
Harrelson.
bad
He's
at
really
all.
funny.
I think someone on Twitter pointed out that the guy from Justified. I always forget his name. I think his name Cletus or
The
something.
big receiving head.
Yeah. He would have been great. I would have loved to seen him as
Yeah,
Carnage.
I never thought about
I think that
that.
would have been a really good casting for him.
I can see him as Carnage, but he wasn't bad. His girlfriend Shriek.
I
Same
think-
as a comic. Ain't shit. I ain't stressing. It was bad here. It's bad there. So
That's
it's
funny.
like,
At least they were faithful to that bit.
I think Woody Harrelson's haircut from the trailers.
It's
It
awful.
looks so.
It's
it
better
looks
than
like
Ronald McDonald
Frankenstein.
hair.
You know the guy from The Simpsons that tries to kill Bart?
yeah. It looks
That's what it
Uh,
would look like as a live action adaptation.
That's from Venom though. He gets a haircut in the new one.
and Eddie.
I don't care. Woody Harrelson's character looks.
No, he looked
that
like
guy.
Ronald McDonald in the end of Venom, the first one.
Haven't
They
seen
they
that.
got Carnage and Cleve's got his insanity, which is not hard to do.
Yeah.
Just be an evil, crazy guy. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
There's no
Just
much
go
depth
all out.
into him.
Nicolas Cage as Carnage would have been hilarious.
I wouldn't take it seriously.
That would have been. He would have been actually. I feel like that would have been
That
a
would've been
match made in
amazing.
heaven,
Yeah.
dude. I feel like
You
he
really?
would have nailed
I
that.
don't think-
Have you seen Nicolas Cage just go crazy on a movie?
I mean, I know, but it's like I don't see him as.
I still need to
the
see
best.
like what is it? Colors from Outer Space.
Color Out of Space.
Color Out of
Incredible.
Space.
Have
I
you
need
seen
to
Mandy?
No, I haven't seen that either.
Dude. See Mandy immediately. When you go home tonight, go watch Mandy.
All right.
It is an incredible psychedelic like film. It's crazy.
Well, like Venom though, like this last bit, but I don't know how they handling Spider-Man with Kevin. Like,
Kevin Feige.
how the hell? What the hell is going over there with Sony and Disney? Because it's
That's a good
like
question. I would love to see like a
I
standalone
want to
Spider-Man
say the
movie.
post-credit scene so bad. It was obvious. I mean, you should know
Yeah,
what.
probably. I don't want to say anything because also this
Yeah,
the
but
movie
it's,
just came out, so it's not. Let's
but
not
what
say
happens
anything.
there? It just makes me like, did Kevin agree with that?
they didn't
Yeah.
say shit about it. Kevin's like,
That's the
what?
funny thing though, because it's
Kevin got a text like that scene in Free Guy where Captain America's like watching the phone.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Kevin Feige. It's like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I got the post. I mean, it was a cool post credit scene. I knew it was going to happen, but wow, I didn't know he was like. Did Kevin agree with that or what?
I love that. I love that. Movies have gotten so meta that you see a post credit.
Hey, you know, like, one more I'm venting
this
right
guy?
now, but there's like I see these tweets around. I said, "Don't spoil Venom."
Yeah.
Spoil what? It is nothing
spoil.
that we're spoiling.
Spoiled that he went to a rave, Tay.
There's
That was
literally
core-
nothing in
that was
this
core to
movie.
the plot.
It's like, don't spoil this fuck. It's no end game. Like, shut up. Stop it. It's that literally post credit scene is only the spoiler worth.
I literally don't care
That's
about
This is
spoilers.
taste notes for when he comes onto the podcast. He looks at his old tweets. He
Dude,
literally
I
goes
look
up-
at my old
he
tweets and walk into the show.
Tay regurgitate his Twitter.
I'm Twitter and bottom of Twitter.
Dude, you were
Embodying-
mad the other day on Twitter. It's like I could just tell that you were
What?
fucking seething.
What I
know
said?
you were tweeting about like Sony and Bluepoint getting hired, like getting bought out by Sony,
Yeah.
and like I just knew that you read like 5 tweets that were fucking annoying, and you were like tweeting against them.
You just see stupid
It's
shit.
the
Then seeing like
funniest thing.
Tim Cook tweeting like, "Fuck off, delete your account." I fucking can't stand that piece of shit.
Tim Cook.
Who's Tim Cook?
And what's the other fucking guy? He's like he lives in fucking like Korea, but he's talking about American politics. Like you live here.
Oh, I know that the weird looking
Ugly
guy,
piece
right?
of shit. I can't stand
the
him either.
goblin looking guy.
Yeah, he's ugly as shit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have problems with that guy.
Him and that guy just mentioned previously, they're like the same fucking.
Yeah.
Group.
Who's Tim Cook?
I think
I've
his
heard
name's
that
Tim
name.
Cook. He's annoying. He wears a beanie. White guy. Always wear headphones. I think his
I
name's
don't
Tim
know.
Cook. Yeah, find my tweets. It's some.
You sound like a corny guy.
Yeah, he's fucking corny.
Tim Cook.
Crockett.
Who is that? Oh, we should stop giving him a
Oh, is that
platform.
the executive officer of Apple? The guy that owns Apple?
That's not.
That's
Tim
what
Cook.
I was like.
Yeah,
I was like, I know that name
It's
from
not
something.
Tim-
It's not that Tim Cook.
Yeah, I think
It's that Tim. It's that Tim.
I think his name's Tim Cook. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So, Crockett, what is your? It's spooky season. We got a couple more weeks of spooky. We literally have like 4 weeks because it's like
Yeah.
of spooky season.
Give me 4 weeks.
By the
Let's
way,
say-
I'm gonna be wearing a flannel every episode,
Every episode from
until the
now on.
end of
Until January next year.
Remind me to wear mine next. It should be colder around that time.
How about we all
Oh,
just
yeah.
wear flannel?
Yeah,
Do
I
have
got.
flannel.
That'd be so easy. I know we all own like 20 flannels.
I want a red one. No, I just started buying them.
I have a green one.
Me too.
I have
Yeah, fucking love flannel.
like 15. I could just keep collecting every
Jesus
year.
Christ.
The flannel I wore last episode, I've had that for like 7 years. That thing is beat. That
So-
thing is tired.
I'm looking
But
for
I-
a cardigan, dude. I want one.
Dude, cardigan looking like Ethan Hawke over here. I love
I
it.
Dude,
want the
there's
long ones though.
Yeah, they're great. I love them. I want to get
a
into
long one.
cardigans.
Like
The coat looking ones.
that's what normally like. Is that like a?
No, they got the short ones. The normal ones. The short.
They
Yeah,
make
they got the
they-
ones that are like shirt length, but they got the ones that are like
The
back
normals are
knee
like
length.
this. I don't want one. I want one like a longer.
Dude, let's all rock the trench coat this year.
No.
Let's not.
Let's all rock the trench coat.
Let's
Let's
not.
look like school shooters.
Nothing more cringe than
Yo, when the first
The
time
duster?
the first time, yeah, the duster.
The
Whisker.
duster?
The first time I got that trench coat to school, the security guard stopped me and said,
Oh.
"Hey, are you gonna shoot up the school?" And I was just like, "Yo, you're the security guard. You
Was
can't
it
make that
the
joke."
big guy?
Yeah.
I had him playing Sonic CD on a
What'd you say?
I had him play Sonic CD on the whiteboard thing. Remember we used to put the projector?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was playing an emulator.
That's
he was just
awesome.
not doing his job playing Sonic CD.
That's hilarious.
I have a video of it.
It ruined that man's whole career.
Blow
Yeah,
up his
he
wallet.
saw me walking in with a long trench coat and he was just like, "You got a shotgun in there?"
Oh.
You can't make that joke. Like
Who wears those though?
I do. They're
Really?
great.
Brian's like, you can't make that joke. Walks in, he has a full-on AK and strapped to the side of it.
I'm strapped up, baby. It's like, no, just kidding. I'm not white enough to do that.
The
Bro,
detective coat.
but they hit me in that ooey gooey.
I hate not. So this is gonna be a month of that.
Yeah,
This
gonna
forget
be
about
you'll
it.
do it to yourself.
Yeah, you're right. I gave you the
Stop
power.
feeding.
Yeah, the moment I said ooey gooey type beat, we were done. So
Actually type beat. That's the word of the week.
type beat, dude.
Type beat.
I love that fucking
Type
phrase.
beat.
Hype beast.
Anyway, I'm trying to get to your fucking segue about favorite like Halloween episodes.
Bro, it wasn't even a segue. That was going to be the main topic this week. And we just keep scatterbraining around.
It's pretty Halloween, like monsters.
Yeah, like something that's
Candy.
not typically
All
Halloween.
right. Why is it? So here's my question. Why is it that Halloween episodes for TV are always they're always bangers. They're always
What's your
smackers.
favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Ah,
Which
that's
one do you remember?
I think Billy and Mandy's like Halloween special, the
Brownies?
jacked up episode.
Shit,
That
I
one's
don't remember
that's
that
an
at all.
amazing episode.
Was it Norm Macdonald?
No, the Grim Reaper from Family Guy is Norm Macdonald though.
He didn't appear. He's the genie too from Fairy Odd Parents.
He's a genie from.
Wait, Norm
Macdonald.
Macdonald's the genie from Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
He didn't do the Jack-o'-lantern from.
No,
Billy
that's
and
someone
Mandy?
else. They have. They both have similar, or they don't. They're not similar, but they're very unique voices.
Yeah.
That once you hear,
What should be Gilbert Gottfried?
Gilbert Godfrey also. So Billy and Mandy, regular shows.
I haven't seen the regular show.
They have like a couple, and they're always good,
Nice.
no matter what. The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors, I watch them every single year. I love up until like the recent like last like 10 years,
Mhm.
they've been always good.
I do appreciate. I do remember a lot of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors.
Yeah, they're
fucking
iconic.
slap.
They're
Yeah.
literally American culture iconic.
What's that stupid CG Cartoon Network?
Scary Godmother. Dude, that has been
I
I
hate
forgot
that.
about that. I gotta watch that this year.
It's so
was
ugly.
Okay, so there is this
We don't go.
god
Yeah,
awful
pull it up.
Pull it up.
Scary Godmother.
Jordan, pull it up.
Pull that up. So Scary Godmother is a god awful CGI movie that comes on Cartoon Network every year, ever since we were kids.
Oh my god.
I remember it very fondly because of I ate like 15 chili cheese dogs while watching it, and I was like, "Holy shit! I ate 15 chili cheese
Are
dogs."
you okay? Were you okay?
I don't know
after
why, dude. I had a high metabolism when I was a kid.
God damn.
I was very skinny. I could eat a lot.
Did yours go
Fucking
down?
15 chili dogs.
Let's see. Was it scary?
Yeah,
Scary
The
Godmother.
Scary
Yeah.
Godmother. It looks so bad.
Dude, it was.
It was looking bad as a kid.
but
too.
it's
Yeah.
it looks awful. Oh, it was okay. So it's a book series.
I just found it out too.
but it is
I
a
know.
but it is a CGI movie that comes on every year, and it looks like that.
Oh, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
Like,
shit.
look at this kid. Like, this kid doesn't even have eyes.
He was
He
the
has
bully.
dots. This kid has pupils and then a unibrow.
They got that weird werewolf guy.
Ew. Dude, look at that cigar.
No,
What
no,
the
I'm probably
hell?
it's still Halloween theme, but
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to get off this. We can't show some of this on
I don't know.
YouTube.
I don't understand why this-
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I know you're gonna look at it.
What is it?
I saw it.
What
is
I was
it?
like,
Hotel-
there's some way we can't show, and I'd rather not show that on YouTube.
What happened?
I'll blur it out. People drop porn of Scary Godmother.
Was it there?
It was like the inflation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't think I'd see that when I
Of that? Really?
Yeah. Dude, you'd be surprised, man.
Rule 34.
Why is Hotel Transylvania still making movies? Who's watching this? freaking
Again,
movies?
this is what this brings back to my other point where
Yeah.
why does movies need 5 movies?
Just make money, bro.
They got to milk that cow to death.
It was a Halloween
Beat
themed
the
movie. Then it
horse.
went to like go on a vacation.
yeah.
Dude, because Halloween, anything smacks. Dude, Adam's
It
Family.
does, Mac. Adam's Family was one of my favorites.
They're always good. Like Christmas movies are the same way. Like,
Christmas movies are almost.
well, it's
Grandma got
actually,
ran
I
over
take that
by
back. I take that back. It's a hit or miss sometimes.
No, Christmas movies are almost unequivocally bad. I don't like Christmas.
My favorite Christmas
Call me
movie
the
is Bad
fucking
Santa.
Grinch because I don't like Christmas.
The
movies.
Grinch is a great movie.
The Grinch is ironically a great
Dude,
Christmas
Jim
movie.
Carrey's Grinch is I swear to God.
Unmatched.
You
That-
seen
those-
that video where he literally can change his face muscles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's- he does it in the movie also as the Grinch.
No, my favorite Christmas movie is Bad Santa. I loved it.
Bad Santa.
The first one.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen Bad Santa?
I don't think so.
It's got
Is that
Billy
the one
Bob
with
Thornton?
Billy Bob-
Billy Bob Thornton? No.
yeah.
The only movie with Billy
Love
Bob
that
Thornton that I've seen has been Sling Blade.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Dude, I love Bad News Bears. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that.
Oh,
at all.
that's such a good movie.
What's Halloween theme stuff? I remember the Jack-o'-lantern shit from Billy Mandy.
Yeah.
A lot of cartoons always had like a Halloween themed episode that like slapped.
SpongeBob Halloween. We know it was so
Ooh,
funny.
SpongeBob Halloweens are
I mean,
great.
The brain thing.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, it only appears on that day. It never goes out through the year. Just-
Really? That's
yeah.
very unique.
That's awesome.
It's like a rare episode.
I love that.
It's not rare, but it's like you don't see it commonly.
Yeah.
That,
the
and that
only
makes it
era-
way more special too. That you
Yeah.
only get to see it one night a year.
I miss that kind of era of TV where you would like have to sit down at like a specific time and like
Mm-hmm.
watch something that you fancied. Like Fairly Odd Parents. Did Fairly Odd Parents had Halloween episodes?
Pretty sure they did.
I'm pretty confident that I used to love Fairly Odd Parents.
It
And then-
sucks now. Like when they
Yeah,
got Poof and Bullhorn, I'm like, stop. I
Yeah,
don't wanna
get
watch
out of
this.
Did Danny Phantom have a?
That means
Danny
a
Phantom was
ghost.
entirely.
I'm pretty sure they did though.
But like that's like
Yeah.
Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy's also like a
The
Halloween
Grim Reaper is
theme.
spooky, yeah.
But like they also had a special. Instead of having a Halloween episode, they do specials.
Hot
Yeah.
take. I wasn't really a huge fan of Danny Phantom. You think I would, but
Dude, I fucking love
Danny Phantom was such a banger show.
I couldn't get into
Danny
it.
Phantom.
Danny Phantom. I love the theme song. Though.
Yeah, it's a great theme song.
Rugrats.
Hey, I love
They had
Rugrats.
Dude, Rugrats stressed me out.
Really?
The animation.
I know exactly. Yeah, the animation could make you uncomfortable.
Could you watch Ed and Eddie then? That shaky animation they had.
Ed and Eddie. I was
They
fine
were
with
like
it.
shaking like this.
Because it was it was Toon Boom. They were using Toon Boom, and they were have to go in and hand draw on the lines, and there was no stabilization
Ed and Eddie
for
had
it. So it
Halloween.
was like super shaky. It was like low budget.
Ed and Eddie had the Halloween special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ed and Eddie.
What was it?
I always loved Ed and Eddie.
It was one of the later seasons.
It was actually, I think it was a movie, wasn't it?
It was like the
It was like
special.
it was like one of the last few things I ever saw of Ed and Eddie.
Yeah,
it was Hoorah Brew, I believe.
It was the later seasons.
Ed and Eddie ended on a really sad.
Did
note.
you guys?
Yeah, I remember. I saw it ended live on TV.
That's crazy. That was
I
the
remember
end
the
of an
last
era,
episode.
bro.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys? So you guys know Goosebumps?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Goosebumps on TV? Or
Absolutely.
anything?
Here and there. I didn't watch it.
I was in an island. I was not exposed.
It was very, very corny. But did you ever watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, you told me about
There's
this.
one episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that I have seen, and it's the Crypt Keeper
Mm.
because it's fucking terrifying.
Yes.
even as a kid.
It's like
There-
a crypt dancing on the street.
The Crypt Keeper.
That's something Jordan would make.
Yeah, look at me rubbing off on him. The lads growing up. Are You Afraid of the Dark was a Nickelodeon TV show back in the 90s.
Forte.
There we go.
Go ahead.
No, give him the cheer.
That's the
he
Halloween
deserved the cheers.
episode. You remember this guy from Dana Phantom?
Yeah, it was fucking
The
sick.
Fright Night.
That's a Halloween episode, apparently.
Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome.
because
But
that was a
cool.
special. That was like a movie or something.
Yeah, it's like a tiny movie.
So anything that's like spooky related, they always have specials.
Mm-hmm.
But Are You Afraid of the Dark was a Nickelodeon show, and I guess this was so early '90s. I'm not 100% sure when it came out.
It's early 90s. It's like 95.
But it
like
was
the
in a
latest.
threshold where you could scare the living. You could make something really terrifying for children, and no one would say anything.
Sorry,
What's
say
this-
that one more time?
what's
Look at
that-
This fucking phone.
What's that? It's a recent movie that came out. It's like short stories of.
Oh, so right at
Is it that?
1990 is
1990.
when it came out, and it ended in
Can I steal
2000.
some water, Crockett?
Yeah, sure. But that was a
Thought it just came out.
super terrifying.
Don't
Are
they
You
have
Afraid of
Netflix-
the Dark?
This is like a Netflix show.
No,
That's not it?
It is a they could.
They could reboot it if they want.
Well,
They might
okay.
be rebooting it.
So they're making a live action film into November 13, 2017. It was announced that Paramount would make a live action feature film
What's that
adaptation of
recent movie they did where it's
Isn't
like,
Are You Afraid of the Dark already live action?
yeah.
and it's supposed to come out. Wait, the second season. Oh, so they were remaking the show,
Okay, that's
and the
why I
second
saw
season is coming out February 2021.
on
The first
Netflix,
season
right?
released?
I guess so.
The second season
It's a
come out
limited.
February
It was
2021?
so on February 14, 2019, it was announced that the series would be revived again, which premiered. Okay, so it premiered October 11th, 2019. I have not seen this. Where is this at? Maybe it's on Paramount. What is
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
Maybe, yeah.
That's probably where it's at, and that's why we haven't seen it.
What's that scary? It's like, I think it deals with kids. It's a movie, and it's short stories of kids' fears. It came out recently.
I think it's short stories to tell at night or something like that.
That is
or
the-
scary stories to tell in the dark.
I think it's that. That is a
Yeah, yeah,
beast.
yeah.
That was
girl.
I have that on DVD. That's Del Toro. He
Guillermo
directed.
del Toro. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
He did that.
Yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
only reason I wanted to watch it, because
Yeah.
I knew he was going to do excellent by the creature standards.
Mm-hmm.
And it's but Are You Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was a book series.
What's this?
This is Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Okay, I'm getting mixed.
Which
up
is
now.
also a book series.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. All of them, Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of? Are You
I remember
Afraid of the
Goosebumps
Dark?
books. I remember
All of those, like
My brother had every single one of those books. I remember going into the basement and finding every single
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
all
seen
the
them growing
Goosebumps. I feel bad. I should have read them. I don't know why I never did. I was really interested in that. I never read those, but there's another series like that, like Vampires Scoop Ice Cream or something like that. I remember reading shit like that.
up. Yeah, I remember the book called like this green frame with the theme of the stories in the center.
Dude,
Yeah, it's awesome.
the drawings for Goosebumps was always scary.
I remember these like the book fair and stuff.
Like there would be like a bunch of skeletons grilling or something stupid. When you're a kid, you're like, what?
I was watching Goosebumps. I didn't watch it like I want to watch this, but it was on. I remember some episode. I guess the doll.
Oh, Slappy. So that's Night of the Living Dummy Thick.
What?
That's a callback.
I remember that's the only episode I remember of Goosebumps.
Yeah, that's actually reference to Twilight Zone. There's a there. If you ever seen the Twilight Zone,
I read some of the books though. It's awesome.
The books for Twilight Zone.
They have Twilight Zone books.
How old are those?
I don't know.
Because Twilight Zone came out in the 50s or 60s or something. I think it was 60. But Twilight Zone had an episode. I forget the name of the episode, but it's a wooden dummy comes to life, and it is legitly scary.
No, yeah, some of that shit is fucking terrifying.
Oh, I watched Twilight Zone. I don't watch I'm not seeing too many of the Jordan Peele one.
I saw one episode that was free because there was a YouTube Red exclusive.
It's the with the plain one.
Yeah, no,
it's free.
No, it's a YouTube Red exclusive. But the first episode was free when it premiered. It was the one with Harold. No, he's in the Eternal movies. I forget his fucking last name.
Oh,
Conjum.
Oh no, All the Geek met him.
Yeah, but what is his name?
Yeah, that's right. I forget his fucking name.
Jilly Mommy.
He's an Eternal. Yeah, I know.
I'm putting
no,
but it's close to his name. Kunal. It's Kunal Giolami or something like that. I can't remember his name. That's like in the vein of his name though.
Big Sick. It's close. Let me look him up real quick.
It's Kumail.
It's
Is it Kumail?
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah,
Kumail Nanjiani. That was the first episode that I saw with him, and it was really good. He plays like a stand-up comedian, and like what he says on stage becomes true. So he like starts to like reshape his life by like making his set. Like every night he says a set, and then he gets rid of something that he finds annoying or something that he wants to change. And then by the end, he's like, "Oh no, he can make people disappear on a set.
Oh,
Whenever he talks about him, people just vanish from existence, and it's just a big existential crisis." It was pretty good.
I'm looking for that Twilight Zone story we read. It was you can go on. I'm just looking for something.
What were you saying?
I completely forgot my train of thought.
You were scary stories to tell in the dark. Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah, Twilight Zone. I watch Twilight Zone every year too. I have a marathon where for a month and a half I just watch spooky stuff like every day, and it's my yearly ritual.
You spooky bitch.
I do. I love the spooky season.
So that's what I think. Like people have like with scare. You like to be scared or spooky? What is that?
No, because I mean, like, yeah, I like a good horror movie, but I think it's the atmosphere. I really enjoyed the atmosphere of like these, like, not necessarily even scary, like horror stuff, but so just spooky. Because I really love fall. I really like the colors. I like the cold weather. I don't know. There's something about it.
You just want to be in that spooky ooky type beat.
Yeah.
Do you love Edgar Allan Poe? You like his stories? Edgar Allan Poe?
I love.
I love Edgar Allan Poe.
He's right
the heart.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Telltale Heart.
That's scary.
Wait,
let me tell you something that was not supposed to be scary. That was scary.
Which one?
Heart Haulers.
Do you know what it is?
It was
Adult Swim.
It was an Adult Swim TV show, and it had a terrifying commercial.
Yeah, imagine like just minding your own business. Mm-hmm. The commercial breaks. Some demon white lady.
No, this would be it would be airing in the middle of the night. Yeah. You'd wake up from a sleep. Let me see if I can find it.
She's like white face, white hair, blood coming out.
When we show you, you'll probably recognize it.
Yeah. What was that show about?
Probably good. It probably happened to me one time, and then I turned my TV off every time after.
Yeah, it's one of those. There you go. That's exactly the one.
Yeah. Hang on.
I guarantee the comments are that what we just said.
So this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This was like the show.
That's the commercial break sometimes.
That's just it?
Yeah, that's the commercial break. It's probably looped.
Yo, if I saw that as a kid, I would absolutely have shot myself.
This wasn't for like. Was this for like Halloween or it wasn't for anything? It was just scary.
And
tell me that's not terrifying. So there was like actually
Look at the comments. I'm gonna see what they say.
Yeah, midnight a.m. 12:30 a.m.
I showed up in the middle of the night and nearly shot myself. Poppy when she's older.
Oh my god, that's a good. What happened to Poppy?
She's making her own shit.
Is she?
She's separated from. She's a
Sinclair.
She's a really great pop artist that started working with Titanic Sinclair after Mars Argo, who was the previous Poppy. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
She's great. I'll send you some videos. She's a musician.
Someone said, okay, imagine being in my shoes. You're 11 or 12. You fall asleep watching Family Guy around 11 p.m. You wake up to this shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly. Yeah, you would just wake up in the middle of the night and they'd be airing this terrifying commercial.
God, that's fucking awful.
Yeah, like there's a lot of Adult Swim stuff. I feel like would just scare the shit out of you in the middle of the night.
Hot she holla.
Dude, Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Metapocalypse gave me severe anxiety as a kid. I blame those shows for a lot of my anxiety.
What?
I feel like in a couple years, if Adult Swim just stops existing, it would just be a fever dream. You would not be able to explain like 12-ounce mouse.
I remember when Adult
to
Swim
somebody.
had like the pool ads. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like when. Or I remember, dude. Okay, so I remember this was like one of the first times I ever been really terrified as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was over the dumbest thing. So I was really little. I had to been like 6 or 7 o'clock, like years old.
6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I was 6 or 7 o'clock. And I remember, I think it was in my brother's room, and he had Adult Swim. I think it just came on or something. And C-Lab 2021, I think that was the name of it. Do you guys remember the show C-Lab 2021?
No.
The 60s show?
It's a 60s show.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
No, I think the 60s show is 2020. C-Lab 2020.
It's not called. It's something else.
Yeah, so the original show was called C-Lab 2020. It's a futuristic. It's a 60s cartoon that was set in like a lab under the sea and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Adult Swim redubs it, or a studio redubs it and calls it C-Lab 2021, and it's just like makes it into a comedy.
I love shit like that.
But I had never seen it in my life, and I was just watching the TV, and there was like some monster on board killing people. Have no idea what episode this was or anything about it. It terrified me because I was like 6 years old, and I was watching cartoons get like people getting killed. Yeah, and I didn't know what was happening. I was like, "What the hell?
What the fuck is going on?"
There was Godzilla and stuff at the time. I ate this shit up like that. I'm like,
I think because like there were like people were going missing, and I was kind of like following the story. It was like a horror. I was like, what the heck? But that reminds me of like when I went the first horror movie I ever watched. I told this last year about like when I went to Jeepers. Like my parents took me to see Jeepers Creepers when I was a kid.
Jeepers Creepers scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
Dude, I watched it in theaters and cried. I cried and they took me out.
The scariest movie I've ever seen is it literally scarred me for like 6 months.
Which one?
Exorcism Emily Rose.
Dude, yeah, Exorcism.
I was 10 years old watching it in the morning too.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the old lady?
No, it's the one she had like 6 demons in her. It's a court case movie.
No, right.
And what scared me was based on a true story.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that's a little thing to push movies then.
Right.
At the time I didn't know. Like, fuck, this is real.
It's terrifying.
And it was hard for me to go to sleep for like 6 months.
That's
straight
crazy.
Up, like,
do you know the one that got me?
What?
Is it Tooth Fairy?
No, but it was on that same vein. It was the one with the
It's not Tooth Fairy. It's the Darkness. Actually, I got the
Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
Darkness. That one was terrifying. That scared the shit out of me. It was the one with the dolls. The fucking
Dead Silent.
Dead Silence. And you couldn't
dolls?
scream.
Yeah.
So like it was a movie like where like the ghosts were possessed. Somebody made these dolls and they would kill you, but they could only hear you. So if you screamed, you would die.
Yeah,
and
they would cut your tongue out.
They would cut your tongue out. That's how they would kill you specifically. And I remember being like maybe like 8, and then just watching this fucking thing in like a big tube telly in front of my neighbor's house. Absolutely shot myself.
No, that movie is terrifying. That movie's still scary.
Yeah,
she controls the old man to the end.
Yeah, that's a big twist of it.
I've seen this movie.
He is a puppet.
He has become.
I love that twist. That was such a good twist. I was like,
stupid.
wow,
such a stupid twist.
No, but it was good. His
great.
spine was the dummy's like little thing to make him. I was like, bravo.
I don't remember. I just remember him being like in the chair or something.
Yeah. You never saw behind him. She was always standing behind the guy
because she was like his caretaker.
Yeah.
It was a great film. It scared the shit out of me.
Last time I got scared by a movie was Conjuring 1. I remember watching this with my friends in high school. Like, wow, this is scary. I was happy about it.
Conjuring 1's a great fucking film.
Yeah, the series is good.
I remember watching Insidious. And
this is not scary. You told me
the first Insidious.
Yeah, it's not scary.
This is how I watched Insidious though. I didn't know. I literally walked into the movie theater. Not an inkling. My friends wanted to go see it. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I just walked in and sat down. I was having a panic attack, dude. I was like, what the hell are we watching? I didn't know it was a scary movie. I didn't know anything about it.
That was me watching The Ring for the first time.
Dude.
The Ring, I couldn't look at a security camera. I was afraid of taking my own picture. Because if my face came out disoriented, I would have killed myself on the spot. Like it was.
That's actually, so that's one of those films like I would see on TV. I think my brother or someone in my family had rented it.
Yeah.
And I just walked by and I'm like, Like, no.
Yo, the way that bitch came out the TV, holy shit! I think about that every day. That was awful.
They don't make horror movies like that.
Don't.
Japan needs to hurry up so we can make some remakes of them again.
I miss being that because I watched Conjuring 3 this year, which I really enjoyed.
Conjuring 3?
Yeah, but it's like it wasn't scary.
Was it Conjuring 3 or was it The Devil Made Me Do It?
No, Conjuring 3.
Is it Conjuring? Is that is a third
man.
one?
It's like
They have so many in that universe.
They only have
In the
3
scary
movies.
verse.
I didn't watch
Actually with
Annabelle
Patrick
on this
Wilson.
stuff. Yeah, they had great chemistry together.
They do.
That's why I love
Dude,
it.
Vera, I think.
I'm sorry, mommy.
Mommy?
Sorry.
Mommy?
Sorry.
Tasha's like, what the
That's
fuck
the
is
woman
this?
from Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mommy?
Yeah,
Sorry.
She's gorgeous.
She said that?
No,
No,
that's us
she's
talking
just-
to her.
Yeah. She's just my wife.
She's
future.
very attractive.
Her eyes.
I have
I don't know
two
what it is,
women in
but
my
she-
life
Yeah.
that I tell Adrian all the time and it makes her so mad. It's her, Virtra.
Yeah, Vera Jones, I think.
Yeah. And then the girl from Cara Carabinito.
Who's that?
She's just a singer for Cara Carabinito.
Cara Carabinian. I gotta look that up.
And she's the girl that sings Bug Snacks.
I don't know. What the fuck?
The heck, Snack, really?
Yeah. I would fall on a sword for both these women. And if Adrian is listening to this, and I hope she's not, she's probably gonna be very angry with me.
It's so funny.
I'm being quiet for a reason.
Boys,
He's doing research.
we gotta wrap it up.
I know we've been kind of,
It's a lot.
dude. We've been all over the place.
Yeah, we have.
Character.
We gotta get back. We gotta get it out of our system again so that we can like start getting
I
organized.
tried,
again.
bro. I had all this research laid out.
Here's the thing: you like start talking to us, and then you come up with your plan, but then you get too involved into like
Yeah, I
the jokes.
Oh, she's
my
pretty.
my mush
Her?
brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
My mush brain gets wrapped up in this stupid ideology you all start laying down on
Was
me.
she Asian American?
Probably.
Yeah, she's British. Has a little British accent.
Asian
She's British?
She's like, "Hey, mate," and I'm like,
Ooh,
"Baby,
Have you ever thought about like
baby, stop.
like a Japanese person
Baby, it's
speaking
cold
Spanish?
outside.
How does
Happens
that
all the
work?
time. I see it on TikTok all the time.
How
Man.
does that work?
Well, there was a lot of
Or a British guy speaking Spanish. That's a better one.
that one does happen a lot because British people speak a lot of languages.
Actually,
You know.
Australian speaking Japanese is probably more accurate because Australia is right next to Japan, so a lot of people go over there.
I mean, how's the accent? Like it's so
Oh,
weird.
you probably can't even hear it, honestly.
It depends on how thick the accent is for the person. Like British people have like
Oh,
they
wait,
have-
I Dude, the way I like to explain it, like Australian people are country British people.
Would it be like that or some shit?
I always because they have a very like more like longer. I don't know how to explain it. Like they have
a
a
drawl.
drawl,
They have
yeah,
a drawl.
very long drawl to
Oi,
it.
konnichiwa, cunt. There's an Australian speaking Japanese.
They do some acid on you.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they do over there.
Okay, imagine this: a Cockney,
Yeah.
an Australian,
Jason Statham speaking Japanese.
no, a Cockney, an Australian, and someone from the South,
Yeah.
Deep's a Texan. All in the dude, there'd be so
there
much.
is a
The air would be
video.
so thick
You would
with
be-
accent.
I'm sure it was a TikTok or what, but it was a country guy from like Texas somewhere speaking a funny language. Yeah, strong. I think it was a Japanese girl speaking. You seen this video on Twitter?
Oh yeah, she's like there. I know what
Yeah.
TikTok you're talking about. It's the girl's like, what accent do you have that doesn't match your face?
Yeah.
And it's this Asian girl, and she has like a really. She sounds like Reba McEntire when she talks.
Reba. Is Reba a singer
Yes,
in real life though?
she sings a song.
Yeah,
song?
but is she the singer in the show too? That's her thing, right?
She's an actor and a singer. She's multi-talented.
No, I mean her character in the show. It's
Oh,
herself.
I don't know. I didn't watch Reba.
I don't know what the fuck that
I feel
is.
like a lot of old country. Reba, the show?
Red hair woman.
A single mom with two
Just-
kids.
Is that song?
That's Reba.
Oh, I had no idea.
Reba McEntire.
What she do?
She has
nowadays?
there's a guy on TikTok. He dresses up just like her.
See, I've never
I know,
seen her.
you-
Yeah, I know the TikTok.
Oh, but
I just
you never seen her. You never
Never
seen her in person.
her. Yeah, I don't
Oh.
know what the fuck she looks like.
Reba.
Yeah, there used to be a TV show and a lot of I think it was like a country show,
It's one of those shows like,
or maybe just country people would watch it.
what is it? MASH.
It's not like MASH.
It's always on your feed, but you never click
Well,
on
you
it.
never, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what Reba was.
feed.
Yeah,
Your
You
feed.
mean on your channels?
channel guy.
Yeah, it was always on. It was in the same vein, I guess. It was like a Roseanne
Yeah,
show
that makes
or
sense.
like something like that.
Roseanne. The
Roseanne.
guys in the background.
You mean Rosie O'Donnell?
No.
Let's wrap it up. Do we have any final closing words on this spooky?
We're continuing the spooky discussion about spooky stuff later on in the.
Are we? I didn't agree with
that. The theme of this episode was zombie brains because we're just fucking all over the place.
Brains.
I love that impression so much.
Do the gobble again.
Who?
Do the gobble. It's in the kitchen.
I did on the film too.
Right. You can find me on Twitter at Bryan Archia and on Twitch at BryanBrowny. Crocker, where can they find you?
You can find me at CyberCalamity on Twitch and cyber_calamity on Twitter.
I'm gonna call you guys out.
Why?
Don't do Twitch no more. You guys don't do Twitch no more.
I'm gonna start doing it
off. I do
again
Twitch.
when I can kind of get my schedule together.
Yeah,
in
I
order.
do Twitch.
Get my
Sorry that I was making money.
Yeah,
Sorry
you're right.
that I was
Well, you guys
working.
stopped for like 6 months.
No,
Why
I
don't
stopped for a month.
You know, Twitch is doing this thing now, so where you can pay to get more views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might start streaming on YouTube. Just stream straight to like to Drunken Ship or something.
You can follow me at Twitter _T-Infinite.
calling
I'm losing
something.
followers, by the way, so someone's mad at me.
Yeah, because you're getting mad at all these people. It's so funny to see.
I lost like 10 followers for not doing anything.
Man, sick. Well, thank you guys for watching, and like I said, you can find us on Twitch because we still stream.
Do you?
Yeah, I haven't
Still
streamed for like
attempt.
3 weeks, but I do stream.
Also join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord.
Dude, we're playing Rocket League last night actually.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Really?
Super fun. Yeah. We're getting really back into that. Dude, I know Adriana rolls her eyes when she sees me play because I just be screaming at this screen. Oh! I don't. There's something that's so competitive. Oh, I gotta stop.